Welcome to Deeply Disturbing Things.
Cha-cha chit-chat.
I'm Macie.
And I'm Naomi.
And we're here to give you the lowdown on the
down low.
Oh, the up and the downs.
All of it.
All of it. So I have one thing to check in today about.
Oh, let's hear it.
Okay, so about a year before my grandma passed away, a little sentimental story here. So a year before my grandma passed away, she had given me these 10 to 12 different books. And I always kind of thought that they looked almost like romance novels. They're actually like murder mysteries, which is interesting to me, but I haven't touched them because of that. And they've just have sat there, and she had given them to me. And I finished that other book I had told you about. So I was like, I'm going to read one from my grandma as a way to kind of like think about her.
Connect with her.
Yeah. And I opened it up and I realized on the front of each inside cover of each book, she had wrote her name in pencil and cursive and put the date that she had read the book, which I thought was like super sweet and cool to be able to just even see her handwriting was really nice to feel connected to that. So I went in the book that I'm reading of hers right now, I went and just wrote my name in cursive underneath and put the date, it's just cool because it's like 20 years apart.
That's really neat.
Yeah.
And one day maybe there'll be a whole bunch of names.
Maybe.
You go down, get passed down for hundreds of years.
Hundreds of years. Yes. So that was my little emotional storytelling moment.
I often think that I don't know anything about my ancestors more than like 200 years ago. Like I have no idea. I mean, even less than that, probably 150 years ago. I have no idea. And I think that's sad to just lose people to history.
Yeah. And my dad made a comment yesterday when I was at his house, because he has ashes from my grandma and grandpa, and then from various dogs who we've lost, RIP. And he just said, when I pass away one day, don't feel like you can't just talk to me anywhere. You just talk to me anywhere you're at. And so when I found the books and I did that, I had a little short chit chat with my grandma about how cool of an idea that was to put it in her books. And I agree with that. Like, keep people alive that way.
Oh, 100%. I mean, I always give my kids the Breakfast Club threat of don't you forget about me.
Okay, I'm gonna say, like, I've seen Breakfast Club, but it was not the movie of my generation. So
the song, the Simple Mind song at the end, don't you forget about me. It's a classic 80s song.
Don't you forget about me. That song?
Yeah.
Don't you? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It sounds really good if you play it super loud. It's one of those songs.
A good emotional day song.
Yeah. But I use it as a threat with my kids.
Because you'll come back and haunt them.
Yeah, I'll haunt you. There's so many things I always tell them I'm going to haunt them about. Not doing the dishes.
Oh my goodness, I forgot. Okay, you're going to have to entertain people again by yourself for like 2 minutes, and I'm going to make some noise. I found a letter that I wrote. It's a fairly short letter that I wrote to you way back. Yes.
Why would you write me a letter?
I think it was like a gratitude exercise that I did at one point. But I had signed it Womb Punch, and I think it was like in the first like year or two of doing
roller
derby with you, because I referenced like you being my supervisor. So I wanted to get it and read it to you. So entertain folks with your
I actually had something I was going to share with you, but I'll just share it with other people.
Yeah, that works. Sorry for the noise. One sec.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to share. I made friends with a pigeon today, and here's a little video that I took of the pigeon. Listen to how cute it is when it coos. So this is a rescue pigeon. I went into this coffee store a block from my work, and I was wandering around, and in the back they had this pigeon in a cage, and it just started cooing and walking around and looking at me. And
why is there a pigeon?
I went up to the cashier person and was like, oh, I made friends with the pigeon. And they said, yeah, that's our rescue pigeon. They said this pigeon was in front of their store, almost dead, with a broken wing, starving. And they picked it up and brought it in. And now look, it's all happy and healthy. It's actually kind of pudgy. Its colors are very glowing and shiny. It's very interactive. And they said it can fly now like a couple feet up in the air, but they're not sure if it's ever going to get to the point where it can be set free. But yeah, I made friends with a pigeon today.
That's cute. What's the pigeon's name?
Sully.
Sully? That's a good name.
I had Bert and Ernie flashbacks where Bert would do "Doing the Pigeon." It was his song he'd do.
I don't know that either.
There was a dance that went to it.
I feel like there's so many songs that I've missed out in.
It only works in profile, Doing the Pigeon. Because
is that a dance?
Pigeon. Yeah, no, it's a Bert dance and song from Bert and Ernie of Sesame Street fame. From the street.
From the street. Yep.
All right, let's hear your love letter to me.
Like even written on like journal paper. Oh, you can't see it. There you go.
Oh. Wow, that's long.
Sweet Tart. That's her derby name.
That is my derby name.
Thank you for taking the time to be my friend. I think at some point I must have intended to give it to you because I even signed it. So thank you for being my friend. You've taken on many roles to me, a mentor, a supervisor, a role model, but most importantly, a friend. You have always been reliable and kind. We have so much in common, and I've never had a friend quite like you. You've taught me how to be confident and loyal and determined. You taught me about roller derby, cars, and counseling. I seldom trust someone on a deep level, but with you, I've never been doubtful of our friendship. I would defend you to the end and wish you the best. I truly hope that no matter what life throws our way, we will always be good friends. I wouldn't be where I am now without you. Womb punch.
I love that.
That's sweet.
Yeah, and that must be early on in our relationship because
this is
you just say it's Sweet Tart instead of just Tart.
On the outside though, like it's folded and it says Tart. It just says Tart on it. So, but
that's
I'm guessing
so nice.
I'm guessing 10 years, probably.
That's so thoughtful,
right?
Now I feel like I have to write a gratitude letter.
It was a long time ago, back when I was at work and guilted into writing gratitude letters in my free time.
You've left me feeling like I have to do that too now.
No, you do not. That was 10 years ago. Don't 10 years ago I had the time.
You've given me the gift of guilt.
You're welcome. But like, yeah, I mean, I felt bad. Like, do I throw it away? Do I didn't know what to do with it. So I felt like I just share it with you. And
no, I love it.
I can throw it away.
Now it's recorded
forever
in perpetuity.
It's
there.
Yes. What else do you got? Was that it? Pigeon?
That was my main thing. Also that I'm wearing my too tight turtleneck sweater and I hate it.
I can't wear turtlenecks. It's a combination of things. One is like things on my throat I don't like. And I've got like a shorter neck, which sounds weird to say out loud.
You have a shorter neck?
I feel like a turtleneck makes me have no neck at all.
And you don't feel like it lengthens and accentuates?
No, because I have broad shoulders. So you put a turtleneck with broad shoulders. Like you have much more sweepy downy shoulders. So it goes down.
Oh, do you feel like it's too much of an Uncle Fester look?
Yes. Oh, yep. That's it. That's exactly what it is.
Damn it. Not a good look to go.
Dang.
I have been stretching this out all day.
Once you give it a name, it has power.
I've even like broken seams. I've stretched this so hard and it's still too tight.
Well, I mean, there's still going to be something around your neck. It just makes me think of our Dickies episode.
Maybe I should turn this into a Dickie. Maybe that would help. Maybe
it would.
I keep wearing it though because it's like a nice sweater. I mean, other than it feeling really uncomfortable, I feel like it's a good looking sweater for work.
It's a good work attire for the winter time. Mm-hmm.
I got complimented on my work attire today.
Oh, nice. Did they like the Dickie?
Well, they liked all my looks, and I said I take every morning as an opportunity to play dress up.
Oh, yeah.
I never feel like there's something that you have to say for a special occasion. I've always been like, it's Tuesday. I'm going to wear this super fancy whatever.
I have to say,
what are you saving it for?
I've heard at least 3 people tell me that you are their spirit animal because of how you dress.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes, you're very fashionable. Yeah, I don't have anything else really.
I had a whole bunch, but I'm not going to say it today because it's too much.
Yeah,
and the thing that I felt passionate about was my new pigeon friend. So I decided to share that today.
That's good. That's good. My cat menagerie is somewhat backfiring because there's now a big male cat that I don't know who he is coming around, and he's getting in fights with the 2 outdoor cats who have been there for a while.
Chance and Second Chance.
And Tux. Those Chance tends to stay at the neighbor's side of the road, but Second Chance and Tux are kind of the residents of the cat community, is what I've decided to call them. They're not my cats, they're the cat community.
I call it Macie's home for wayward cats, and it sounds like it's become a hub for crime.
Well, the other cat came around because I think it thought it could get some food, and then that caused problems because there's 2 males, and just cat fights are so loud. I have to go running outside because it's embarrassing. Like,
what
sorry.
Do you do? Let's go hose them off, or what do you do? How do you handle it?
Like,
how do you break it up?
Get out of here.
Yeah.
And then the cats that I know come back over towards me, and the other one runs away, and then Boo runs out like he's the, enforcer. Rah, I'm a dog. And that's it.
I finally got my winter tires on today, so success.
Oh, good job. Yay. Hurrah. You will survive. The roads have been miserable.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to snow a whole bunch tomorrow, so.
But yeah, like,
I'll be good.
Tonight, like tonight, early morning, it's supposed to get
I was flying around coming home. They're really good winter tires.
Oh, good.
The Blizzaks I got.
Oh yeah, it's good when it's got the
two Z's in it.
Yeah.
It's like the tires of fury on the road. Yeah, I was like, I don't even need to slow down on this corner, and I didn't, and it was fine.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. I did get my dad. I got a new phone and gave my dad a hand-me-down. So the legacy continues of hand-me-downs, and you're gonna get my hand-me-down mic probably. Unless I just
get one upgrade like entirely. Yeah,
you might want to.
I might, because look, you don't have a mic in front of your face, and I don't, and that's all the difference.
And you have like a complete setup, which was fine through the mixer, but if we don't have to deal with all the extra jazz, then we won't.
Let's get rid of all that jazz.
All right. Until next time.
Jazz hands.